Alright, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to discuss about the snapshot. So currently I have started my virtual machine. So I have done some work and it has come to a work, or you can say you have deployed a web app and your website is now public and the website is perfectly working good now. So you're very happy with this particular version. So you say that this is the version 1, for example. Now, after a while, you made some changes in the code, and again, you have deployed those changes, and that has now become again public. Again, this time you're having some issues now. This is the version 2 of the code. Now, the problem here is that when you are having issues and there is an emergency where you want to roll back your uh, what do we say, code and everything, that's a different process. But now since we are talking about the virtual machine, all of a sudden virtual machines is giving some error or anything and it is not working correctly. So that's where the snapshots come into play, where you can create a restore point. So here in the version 1 it is working fine, so I will create a snapshot over here. That means creating a restore point. Now, when this problem is happening, like there are some issues and everything, so what I can do is that I can revert to the snapshot, that is you're going back into the time where your virtual machine was working perfectly fine, simply. Okay, that's what the snapshots are for. And again, snapshots also will take a lot of storage according to your how big, what do we say, how big the storage your via virtual machine is using. So currently in my lab it is very very low, so I don't worry about it. So I will right click on that one, on that particular virtual machine, and I will say that snapshot, and I want to take a snapshot. So if I take a snapshot, you see that it is taking a snapshot according to the time. If you like, you can go ahead with the time. I will do the same thing. I will give the time and date, and I will say that this should be MKT DSR number 1. And if you want to include virtual machine memory also, you can include, or if you don't want to include, you can just untick that one also. So memory is like if you want to restore the snapshot, you can restore, but the memory will not be restored. So whatever the memory you have allocated to that particular virtual machine, it will still be the same. But it's better to have that included memory, because using that particular memory, the virtual machine was working fine in that particular amount. So click on virtual machine, what do we say, memory, and click on create. And now it should create a snapshot for me for that particular. Now, if I right click on that one, if I go to snapshot, now I do have an, what do we say, an option to go with the snapshot. Now coming to the manage snapshot, what do you mean by the manage snapshots? So if over here I have created only one snapshot, that is on the 25th today, for example. Now after 2-3 days, I will create one more snapshot. I will say that version 2. So this was for the version 1. Now on 27th, I will create one more snapshot for the version 2, which was working fine. So you can create multiple snapshots. If you like, you can create on 29th, I can say version 3, which was also good, working good. So I took the snapshot 3. So I have taken multiple snapshot. Then again, I want to go to a particular snapshot. That's where you will go to this option, that is manage snapshot. So currently you see that you are here and this is the snapshot I have. So I will take one more snapshot and I will say that MKT DRS number 2, and I will create. And now I should have another snapshot created for that. And now you see that you do have two snapshots. So you can select any one snapshot and you can click on revert, and it will go into that particular time. It will restore to that point. So now since I have two of them, so both of these snapshots are same for this virtual machine, I want to delete it. So I will select this one and I will delete it, and I delete, and I'm just keeping the latest one. Sorry, the old one. I'm just deleting the latest one now. So the snapshot has been deleted. So if you want to delete all, you can delete all. If you want to edit, click on edit and edit the name if you like. And if you want to if you want to revert to that particular snapshot, you can just revert to that particular point, and that's it. So that's all for the snapshot. And you see that you have option to delete all snapshots. Revert to the latest means what is the latest snapshot, it will automatically revert to that particular point if you have multiple snapshots. So if you want to go in a specific point of time, then you have to select manage snapshots in order to go to a particular restore point. Right, so I hope this was informative for you, and thank you.